welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I am sharing with you 3 easy and delicious, and I believe they're cost efficient air fryer recipes. So as you guys know, if you've seen one of my previous videos, I mentioned that I got an air fryer for Christmas. I just opened it. It's like right behind me. And I've been using it for about 4 days now, and it is my favorite. I love it. I want to cook like everything in it. So I have been researching recipes on top of just kind of coming up with some of my own. And so I'm going to share 3 of them with you. And I'm so tonight I'm going to make stuffed bell peppers using my air fryer. And then I'm also going to make for tomorrow night's dinner the beer battered shrimp tacos that I told you guys that I already made, and they were so delicious and I wanted to share them with you. So I'm going to be making those. And then I'm also going to be making shrimp fajitas. I was going to do chicken fajitas, but I don't have chicken and I can't go shopping for another couple days. So I do have shrimp, and I'm going to make some shrimp fajitas in my air fryer. And I cannot wait to share this video with you guys. If you have an air fryer, I'm sure you share the same love for your air fryer. It makes cooking so simple and it's pretty fast. And then I don't have to use like my oven that heats up my whole house. And then I had also mentioned in a previous video how my oven really needs to be cleaned, hoping to get to that soon. And so like whenever I open up my oven, it just like sets off my smoke alarm, and it's so annoying. So I, again, am in love with my air fryer, and I can't wait to share these recipes with you. So the first thing that I'm going to be making is beer battered shrimp tacos. So I'm going to start by warming up my air fryer. I just set it to 380 degrees for 8 minutes. Once that was warmed up, I put my food in. And I put about 6 pieces of shrimp in just because it was just for me. And then while those are cooking, I make the coleslaw. Super easy coleslaw, and it pairs perfectly for these tacos. I do half a cup of rice white vinegar. And then I do the juice of 2 limes. And then I do a tablespoon of olive oil, half a teaspoon of garlic powder, half a teaspoon of salt, half a teaspoon of ground pepper, and then I did a full teaspoon of just like white sugar. That kind of balances it out and kind of turns it into a vinaigrette. And this combination, I just kind of threw this together one night when I made these tacos, and I loved the way that it tasted. So yeah, that's like my new favorite. So that is what I did for this. And then you mix it all up, and then you just pour it over the coleslaw. And then when you make the tacos, when they're finished, like when the shrimp is finished in the air fryer, then all I did was I put some coleslaw on 2 warm tortillas. And then I put the shrimp on top, and then I topped it with sriracha mayo. Super simple, and it's super delicious. And I made this in under 10 minutes. So it's fast, and these ingredients do not cost a lot of money. I think the most expensive thing is the shrimp, and that's because I just bought it in a big pack. So, but the big pack is the way to go. It was like $12 for that big pack, but it has lasted us for a while, many meals, I guess, you'd say. So anyways, that's the end result of these. They're super delicious, and I highly, highly recommend you try these. The second air fryer meal I'm making for you is stuffed peppers. These stuffed peppers were so easy. All I did was cook ground turkey And then I chopped up some mushrooms and onions and added that in with the ground turkey as well. Once those were all cooked, then I added a can of diced tomatoes. I drained the diced tomatoes about partial way, not completely, but there was already so much juice in the pan from the ground turkey that I didn't want to add too much more to it, but I did end up draining some of that liquid. And then I added vodka sauce to mine. I chose to do vodka sauce because I wanted to try something different. We love vodka sauce, so I didn't do the traditional, tomato sauce or marinara sauce or whatever. So I decided to go with the vodka sauce, and we love vodka sauce. We love the flavor of it, and these turned out so good.
'Cause it ain't enough for two, and it's all for you. It's all for you. It's all for you. It's all for you. I did it all for you. It's all for you. It's all for you. It's all for you. So you don't feel the cold, and it's all for you. It's all for you. It's all for you. It's all for you. I did it all for you. It's all for you. It's all for you. It's all for you.
So I have cooked stuffed bell peppers 2 different ways. I have cooked them where I cut the top off like I'm doing here, and cleaned out the inside, and then cooked it as a whole pepper. But this time I chose to cut it in half and bake it by halves. And so that's just what I'm doing here. I'm just cleaning everything out, and then I'm going to stuff it. Now I'm just warming up the air fryer. I used the bake option on the air fryer, and I set it to 10 minutes at 350 degrees. So I cooked the bell peppers for 10 minutes, and then I pulled them out and I topped them with Parmesan cheese. And then I put them back in the air fryer, and I have it set to 5 minutes, but they really only took about 2 minutes and they were completely done. The last delicious meal I'm going to be making for you is air fryer shrimp fajitas. So I had to boil my shrimp just because it was frozen and mine still had the tails on it. Actually, the whole shrimp was covered in the shell, so I had to peel that. So that's just what I'm doing here.
You are close, so get closer, babe. What do you got? 'Cause I am gold, I'm golden.
Luckily, I already had my bell pepper cut up, so I just added shrimp and bell pepper to the bowl. I usually add onions to my fajitas, but I found out after the fact that all my onions were bad. So this one does not have onions in it, but definitely put onions in yours. So I just drizzled a little olive oil and then about a half a package of the fajita seasoning. And then I didn't show it on here, but I did end up adding about a tablespoon of water to it as well, and just shook it up to where everything was all coated. I used the roast option on my air fryer, and then I did it for about 8 minutes at 350 degrees.
'Cause the best thing about it is I know I'm coming back.
About halfway through, I mixed them up a little bit.
Of all the magic places in the world I've been to, this is where my heart is. Oh, you know it's true, no matter where I go, I'm coming.
When these were finished, they were so good. They had like a crisp on the outside. I don't know if you could tell by looking at it, but it like had like a crisp to it from being roasted. I have never eaten my fajitas that way. I usually cook them on the stove and it's like a big soppy wet mess, but I like it that way. But these were really good. Something else I was lacking at the end of this was sour cream. I usually like to warm up my tortillas, put a little smear of sour cream on them, and then I top them with the fajita stuff and some tapatio. But here I just kept it basic for you, and I just warmed up a couple tortillas and put the fajita mix in it. And again, these were super good.
Different cities, friendly phrases.
Thank you all so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you try any of these recipes, make sure to leave me a comment down below and let me know how you liked it. Thanks guys. Don't forget to subscribe, like this video, and I will see you in the next one.